Title: The Garden by the Rivers. Before we continue, please subscribe, like, and share. The scene opens with a man walking alone in a quiet garden by the river, the sun barely peeking through the morning mist. The air is fresh, the leaves rustling gently, and the river beside him flows peacefully. There once was a man named Namdi. He wasn't a hero in the eyes of the world. Life had hit him hard, too hard. His business had collapsed, his marriage was hanging by a thread, and every day he woke up feeling like life had swallowed him whole. Pain lived in his bones, and disappointment had made a home in his chest. One morning, unable to carry the weight anymore, Namdi went to the garden by the river, a place where he once came as a boy with dreams too big for his small village. He sat by the water, watching the gentle flow. And in the silence, something whispered, not with sound, but with presence. This river flows even when no one watches. So must you. Tears welled in his eyes. He realized he had spent the last year waiting for people to believe in him again, waiting for life to hand him another chance, waiting for pain to disappear. But rivers don't wait. They move. They keep going, curving through rocks, finding new paths when the old ones are blocked. Then a thought struck him. Hope is not passive. Hope moves. Hope walks, even when the legs are weak. And what powers that walk? Focus. Focus, he realized, is the ignition key that starts the engine of hope. Without focus, even hope becomes vague. But with focus, hope takes shape. It turns into goals. It becomes something you can hold on to. So he stood up from the riverside, wiped his tears, and made a quiet vow, not to rush, but to take one step forward. Just one. That step turned into another. And slowly, Namdi began to build again. Not because the pain disappeared, but because he chose to walk anyway. He focused on his mornings. He wrote his plans, even if his hands trembled. He relearned old skills, even when his heart was still broken. He cut off distractions and chose daily growth, even if it meant being alone for a while. And every evening he returned to the garden by the river, not as a man broken by life, but as a man being rebuilt. Years passed. That same garden became the place where he proposed to his wife again after rebuilding their love. It became the spot where he taught his son how to read, sitting on a flat stone by the water. And one day, that river witnessed him receive a national award for his social enterprise, a business he started with nothing but renewed focus, built from pain and fueled by hope. Let this be a message to you today. Yes, you, the one going through pain. You're not lost. You're not done. The darkness is not your ending. It's your beginning. If you are breathing, hope is alive. But don't just sit there waiting for it to pull you up. Get up and move. Focus. Decide. Begin again. Focus on healing 1 hour at a time. Focus on learning, even when the world seems silent. Focus on becoming the version of yourself you haven't even met yet. The pain you feel today is not a sign of defeat. It is the soil where your strength is planted. Like Namdi, go to your river. Walk in your garden. Let the silence speak to you. Let nature remind you that even when seasons change, the trees still grow, the rivers still flow, and you too will bloom again. Just start with focus. Hope is not far. It's waiting in the next step. Please subscribe to my channels. Click on the bell icon to be notified when new stories like these are posted. Like, share, and follow me.